What do CMP examiners actually do, and what are they even responsible for? First and foremost, CMP examiners fulfill the request of the VA, and that's it. Generally speaking, the VA wants examiners to evaluate these three things, which is a current diagnosis, the severity of the symptoms, and the third one here is absolutely huge. It's the medical opinion linking the diagnosis to military service. Not all CMP exams are required to complete a disability benefits questionnaire, and some of these exams are just record reviews. It completely depends on your situation. More importantly, CMP examiners only review the evidence the VA sends them. So can you bring your own evidence to your own CMP exam? That answer is yes. However, keep in mind the examiner is not obligated to review that evidence, as first and foremost, again, they fulfill the VA's request and the VA sends them what they need to actually fill that request. Now, ideally, the VA will send the examiner everything they need to actually make that decision, but we know that's not always the case. Back to their roles. Looking at the diagnosis, the examiner will review the evidence and, if needed, give you a current diagnosis. This can be done with testing, x-rays, or just reviewing records. It completely depends on your situation. The severity of symptoms helps the VA give you a percentage for that disability. So for mental health, this is 0, 10, 30, 50, 70, or 100. And this is extremely important. So when you're asked questions about your symptoms, you're going to want to express them as clear as possible. Bonus points if you can use the same language or similar language that you'll find in 38 CFR for your disability. And the last one, which is not easy, is the service connection. And yes, CMP examiners give their opinion, and yes, VA raters heavily rely on that opinion to make their decision. VA raters are not medical professionals at all, so they have to heavily rely on the information the CMP examiner gives them. We can go on and on about CMP examiners, and I think we could all agree on this. Some examiners are better than others. This is one of many reasons why you'll find private DBQs go a long way for your claim, especially if you're fighting a supplemental appeal.